Hello, my dears. Today I want to talk about the elements, but not in the way that you usually hear about them. Most people already know that water cleanses, that earth grounds, that fire transforms, right? And that's all true, and we should continue to do that. But today I want to talk about using the elements as tools, all right? For your practice, for when you manifest, for when you use your intuition. So we're gonna style our intuition. Intuition is not a one size fits all. Nothing really is. It's not just about your zodiac sign, for example. It's not about what should work. It's about what actually works for you. For example, I'm an earth sign. I'm a Virgo, but my intuition is strongly supported by water. I get downloads in the shower, when I'm washing dishes, when water is moving, flowing close to me. So in my practice, I have a plant that lives in water on my desk. It's always here. She lives here. Um, that the one object brings in earth, with a plant and water. And it works beautifully for me. You can do this, intuitively. It doesn't have to be a ceremony about it. So think about this for 1 second. Where do you feel the most at home, right? Is it at the beach near water? Bring a water element to where you do your readings, do your rituals, do whatever you do, right? You feel more at home on a hike, then you need to bring some earth element. If you feel more at home in front of a campfire, bring some fire element, have a candle on, right? Or incense burning. You can do the same thing with colors. If a color keeps calling you, bring it in. Remember that everything is energy and colors have energy. For me, I'm a pink and purple girl. So my desk has pink tablecloth. My candle holders are pink. Pink, right? So you can wear the color or have it in your environment like I do, on my desk where I'm do all my intuitive work, where I teach, where I do my readings, I have those elements with me. You can wear it. You can have a little piece of fabric with that color and keep it in your pocket or attach it to your keys or your wallet, whatever. So it's always with you when are doing whatever is what you do, right? It doesn't have to be dramatic. You don't have to have a ritual for it. It just needs to be present. So let's break it down, okay? Let's break it down so you know what to do. So, step one, simple. You do whatever you do already. Don't change anything. You pull a card, or you scry, or you write, or you sense, or you see quietly, whatever is what you do. Don't change a thing, right? Do that. So tomorrow morning, whatever is what you do that. Or today, you do that. Okay? Step two, I want you to think about the first element that pops into your mind. I don't want you to analyze it. I don't want you to think what should go with me, right? Because anybody can tell me, no, you should do earth because you're an earth sign. No, no, no. Whatever pops into your mind, you do that. Okay? And then step three, you do the same intuitive practice, but this time you bring in that element. You don't even need to bring something tangible, right? You can just imagine. So if it's water, imagine water flowing, cleansing, moving, okay? But you can have a bowl, a cup of water. This is coffee, but you know. you can have a cup of water. If it's if it's earth, you can feel grounded. You can imagine yourself on with your bare feet on sand or on the ground and feel that soil, that soft, warm soil. Feel supported. Or bring in a plant. And it can be in dirt. It doesn't have to be in water, right? If it's fire, feel the clarity. Have a candle lit or incense. If it's air, feel that lightness, that openness, that flow of thought. Have a feather, right? So feel the elements supporting the information as it comes through. Then notice, does it come through differently? I'm going to give an example. One of my students was practicing yes or no cards. And this is, you can just use index cards for this, but you can also use tarot if you know which ones are yes and which ones are no. But if you're using index card, you label them, you fold them. If you're using index card, don't be folding your tarot cards because then we cannot be friends. Just saying, right? Don't be folding your tarot cards. So you mix them up, so you can tell which is yes and which is a no. Okay, and you feel them one by one. So and you see, you tally up how many hits you get, right? It's a very good exercise to do, something easy to do. My student, she was struggling, which is very common at first, right? It's harder than you think. So this is why we want to stylize our intuition. This is why we try different environments, right? I tell people all the time, you go and read your cards outside or inside or morning or nighttime or holding a crystal or having different things, right? You want to try different things. She told me I tried everything and I got my highest accuracy when I was in the bathtub. And I say, that's amazing. And it doesn't mean that she has to read cards whenever she's in the bathtub. That means she's a water reader, right? So make it practical. If she was gonna read for somebody, have a bowl of water, a little fountain, something water running nearby, right? Those things will support her intuition. The element doesn't replace the intuition, it amplifies it. All right. And this isn't about getting it right. It's about noticing what helps you hear the messages more clearly. Okay. Because you don't want to force it, you want to support it. Okay. So over the next few days, I want you to play and try different things, Uh, try it on before you eat, after you eat, when you're in your jammies or when you have your jeans on or uh inside or outside, front porch, back porch, in your bedroom or in a different room or outside or you get my drift. Try different things, yeah, and notice where you feel clearer, what environment supports you, which element feel natural. And that's how intuition becomes a part of daily life. I'll see you in the group. Bye.